Hey you guys, it's Crystal from the Abundantly Blessed Homestead, where we use the wisdom of our ancestors to make amazing, nourishing, delicious meals for our family and grow some of our own food. This is just going to be a quick video because I received a question under my last update video for my 11-month cavity healing update. And I figured I'd just make a quick video because that person can't be the only person with these questions. So the questions kind of revolve around tooth sensitivity and how to handle that while you're healing your cavities. And then also how to get the most benefits out of Soleil Water, which I mentioned in that other video for my 11-month update that's up here on the channel. There's also an entire playlist. All of the videos that are related to my tooth healing journey are in a playlist here on the channel, so check that out as well. Okay, so the first question was on tooth sensitivity. So basically, if you start taking the fermented cod liver oil with the butter oil 3 times a day, that will be a huge thing that usually helps almost instantaneously, like within the first couple of hours, with tooth sensitivity. The other thing that's really, really good for tooth sensitivity, if you can't get fermented cod liver oil, or in addition to cod liver oil, is emu oil. I do not have a bottle of it right here. I will leave a link down below to a website where you can buy the fermented cod liver oil. You can buy the emu oil by Walkabout. They're both on that site. But both of those products really, really help to rebuild the tooth quickly, and it helps to remove some of the sensitivity when you're taking them. And in both products, you take them 3 times a day. The other thing that I used, and it wasn't for very long, you guys, I still have, this is my first bottle, I still have probably half of it left, is Calfas 6X. It's also known as Cell Salt number 2. This is a homeopathic, they're like little white balls that you can take. And this works instantly for tooth sensitivity. So if I were to eat something and had like instant tooth pain, this is something I would reach for. But in the long term, this isn't really healing anything. It's just providing relief from the sensitivity, if that makes sense. It's still a really, really good thing to have on hand through a tooth healing journey. But I wouldn't rely solely on this. I would use this along with, like I said, the cod liver oil and the emu oil. And like I said, the link will be down below to purchase those items. Along with that tooth sensitivity question, it was kind of stated that they're having trouble with cold or sweet foods. So if you bought the book Cure Tooth Decay that I talked about in my first video, it talks in there about how you're not really eating much of sweet foods. So the removal of the sweets, including most fruits, will actually really, really help as far as the healing scale within the body. And obviously it's going to remove one of the triggers that causes the sensitive teeth. So I'd be avoiding the sweets for sure, especially ones that contain sugar. But as far as the cold goes, that's usually a nerve ending response within the tooth. And like I said before, the cod liver oil or the emu oil would be the way that you would want to work with the tooth in the healing process. And then, like I said, this homeopathic remedy works really, really good for an instant relief as far as tooth sensitivity is concerned. Okay, and then that same commenter had a second question, and that is how to utilize or get the most out of Soleil Water. I mentioned this before. The link is down below. These are basically crystal Himalayan salt rocks, and you make a mixture in a jar. So you would fill your jar up half full with the stones, then you submerge them and fill your jar the rest of the way with filtered water. And then you just take 1 teaspoon out and mix it with 8 ounces of water, filtered water, and drink it on an empty stomach. That's the way to get the best qualities out of the Soleil Water. I also kind of swished it in my mouth before I swallowed it, just so the teeth had more access to the minerals within my mouth. But that's how you use Soleil Water. When you go to drink it, if it tastes salty, then you don't need it. What's really, really cool is you can have an 8-ounce glass of water with the 1 teaspoon of Soleil salt water, and it'll taste so good at first. And then you can come back 30 minutes later and take another drink, and it'll taste salty. And that's just your body's way of saying, nope, I don't exactly need those minerals right now. So in that case, then I'd go ahead and eat my breakfast and then come back later in the day and drink some more. So that's all there is to it. You can add Soleil Water to your water throughout the day, but to get the most benefits, it's the first drink of the morning. You drink your 8 ounces with your 1 teaspoon of the Soleil salt water mix in it on an empty stomach. And like I said, I did swish that. That's how you get the most benefit out of Soleil Water. So the link's down below for this, and also that website that you can purchase both the emu oil and the cod liver oil, okay? If you guys have any other questions, please don't be shy. Put them down in the comments and let's have a discussion. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.